Hello guys, this will be part 4 to what Naruto was a model and it's Foxy. Either way, yeah. Let's get the part on the roll. Naruto's POV. It has been 7 years since I broke up with Sasuke. Currently, I'm 21. And oh my, I'm the happiest man alive. 3 beautiful children, a well-paying job, or should I say my dream job, and you can say an older brother. Kurama and I grew close over the years. We grew a brotherly type of bond. And let's just say that Kurama loves my kids. I told him of how I got here and all. Kurama, after I told him about this, he was furious. But he quickly calmed down after I said we broke up and all, and he's in a different. He's somewhere else. I said to Kurama. But I have to move. But sadly, Kurama, I, and the kids have to move to Canada. We have to do a couple photo shoots there. Since, what is it? A well-paying job there or something. I can't quite remember, but all Kurama said that he wants me to do this and that. But currently, right now, I'm in another photo shoot. I wore a beautiful white dress, along with a black hat with a red rose. I looked gorgeous. And in my hands, held a child and a bundle of red and black roses. It reminds me of our, what was it? Our 5th date, where I begged him to bring me to a store. This reminds me of the dress, but the dress wasn't as beautiful as the one I was wearing right now. The dress was completely white, but when you look closely, you can see roses. And the hat I was wearing, there was, I'm going to show you a picture of what Naruto looks like and all. After a couple more hours of taking poses and all, and changing out from outfits and blah blah blah. I went home, packed, and told my kids where we were going. I hopped into my truck and started to drive. I looked in my back seat. There in the back seat were my kids and a box. The box held 2 dresses I loved more than anything. The white one I was wearing at the photo shoot, along with the black one. I loved those dresses. They were beautiful and they fit me so perfectly. They showed off the best in me. Showed the curves and all. Beautiful. I thought back to how I looked. You can say I looked like a complete angel. I followed Kurama's car, which was a red, what was it? A red car. 3-day travel. Woohoo! I decided to call Kurama. Ring, ring. Hey, Naruto, Kurama said. Hey, Kurama, I was wondering, why are we going to Canada? I know for a couple photo shoots and all, but there must be, a better reason, Kurama, I said, while looking forward. Well, actually, there is. Can you tell me? I said while looking back in the mirror at my kids. They currently were playing, what was it? It was, what was the game? Oh, right, tic-tac-toe. Well, we're going to make a deal with a company called the Sharingan. Sharingan, where have I heard that from? I thought, okay, why are we making a deal with them? Well, they have a lot of money and they asked if we could actually do some photo shoots for them. How much money are you gain from this? Around, what was the price again? Kurama said. What was it? Kurama, it's okay if you don't remember. I said, well, continuing to drive. Yeah, I'll tell you what, when I finally remember, but yeah. And the the boss of the company actually wants us to live in his house while we stay there. Wow, he sounds nice. Oh, he is. We can live. We're going to be staying at his house, and the house is big enough for us and the kids. Oh my. I thought while giggling. Well, what is his name? I don't know. I forgot to ask. Oh. Well, there isn't much for us to talk about now. Yeah. Well, it's a 3-day drive there, so we can stop at a hotel if you want. Kurama, you know it's in the middle of the day, and you know we both stayed up all night at the photo shoots. Oh, you're so very right. But let's continue to drive until we can't no more. I said, fine, grumpy pants. Do I sound grumpy to you? No. Good. And thereon, everything was quiet, except for my kids, who are playing around or listening to music. Oh, I love my angels. They are so cute, and I love them. Sasuke's POV. Around 3 years ago, I finally came to the fact that I regretfully fell in love with Naruto. How, you may ask? I don't know. I just somehow did. And when I look back at my memories of him and I regret cheating and breaking up with him. And around 6 months ago, a magazine, and on the front page, there was Naruto. It seems like Naruto pursued his dream of being a model. And 6 months, I've been trying to get in contact with the boss, trying to strike a deal. And now they're coming here. I'm so excited to meet Naruto again. A 3-day drive, they said. And for 3 days, I've been trying to keep myself calm and continue on with my work. But every day, every second, every minute, I keep daydreaming about Naruto. And when he gets here, I decided to look up on him. I typed his name into my computer, and there popped up the information on Naruto. Naruto 21. Name Naruto Uzumaki. Gender male. Blah blah blah. But the thing that shocked me the most were Naruto has kids? I yipped out. How can Naruto have kids? Who's the woman he slept with? I thought, well, messing around with my fingers. I looked into the information a little more. Naruto isn't married and doesn't have any sort of boyfriend-girlfriend. Okay, but never mind. I said, we'll turn off my computer and continuing my paperwork. Boss, I hear a young woman's voice stutter. Yes, who is it? I said. The person came in. They had beautiful brown hair, hazel eyes, and the person was a woman. You asked if we have any magazines, and I found a magazine that was posted early this morning, she said while handing the magazine towards me. Thank you, you can go now. She bowed and walked away. I looked at the magazine and, oh my. There was Naruto on the front page, wearing the same dress I saw him wear in my dreams. A beautiful white dress that reached down to his ankles, beautiful long blonde hair, beautiful pretty blue eyes, a cute button nose, and all in all, beautiful. A smile carved its way up my face. Naruto, please forgive me for what I did, I thought while looking down. My finger grazed over the picture. I miss you so much, love, I said while looking down. In shame of I let such a beauty slip from under my nose. How could I? Finally, work was done. 9 p.m. No, it was 8 p.m. I decided to go home early. Sadara was at one of her friends' houses. I decided to talk to Sakura today, to see how she is and all. I desperately wanted a divorce. I fell out of love with Sakura and questioned myself quite a bit. How can I fall in love with someone like Sakura? She doesn't know how to cook. She is everything. She's the opposite of Naruto in everything. And how could I let such a beauty like Naruto leave and let Sakura in? Whatever. I drove into the parking lot. No. I drove into the driveway driveway and parked the car. I opened the front door and walked in. I didn't see Sakura anywhere. I walked into the living room, no Sakura. I looked around the entire house, except the upstairs. I started to walk up the stairs. I can hear weird things coming. Shoot, what's wrong with my voice? I can hear weird things coming from our bedroom. I opened the door and saw a random person on top of Sakura. Well, never mind. Sakura! I yelled out. Naruto, Sasuke-kun, it doesn't look, I can explain. She stuttered out. Explain? Well, it looks pretty clear to me right now. Whatever, I want a divorce now, I said while walking away. Actually, quite frankly, I had the divorce papers a few months ago. I pulled out the divorce papers and slammed them onto the table, or the nightstand. Sign them and leave, I said. But Sasuke, I don't care. I signed my name and walked away. I sat down on my couch, rubbing the bridge of my nose. Well, at least now I got one problem out of the way, I thought. The door to my bedroom shut, and the man who was in the bedroom walked out and apologized. He apologized for what he did, and he didn't know that Sakura was married. I forgave him and he walked out. Sakura, a few minutes later, came downstairs, crying and begging me not to break up with her. She held the divorce papers in her hand and slammed it on the table, saying that she won't sign and she doesn't want to get a divorce. I pulled out $2 million. Sign the papers and I will give you the money. Her eyes beamed at the money, but she shook her head. No. 50 million, sign the papers, and leave, I said while glaring at her. No, she stuttered out. Sign it, I glared at her. Then my eyes shifted into the Sharingan. My eyes shifted into the Sharingan, glaring right into her. Her eyes dulled, and I said once again, sign the divorce papers. She complied. She signed her name and everything. She even gave me the right to my daughter. Leave and don't return, and take the money, I said. She nodded and walked away. The front door to my house shut. A smile appeared on my face. Finally, maybe now Naruto and I can be together. Hopefully he can forgive me. And this will be the ending of part 4 to What If Naruto Was a Model. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and adios.